Hey, Pete here from RC Car Action, and for this video we're going to take a look at the latest from Traxxas. This is the 4-Tec 2.0 body not included version of the car. You can get the 4-Tec 2.0 as a Ford GT as well as a Ford Mustang, which just came out, but this new version leaves the 200mm body choice up to you. And Traxxas also offers it in two power system styles. You can get a brushed power system like the standard body included ready to run, Titan 550, good for 30 plus miles an hour. Or this one, which has the Lineon brushless power system, which means you're looking at 70 plus miles an hour with a 3S LiPo, which is sold separately. And Traxxas has also made some additional changes to the car over and above, swapping in a different speed control and motor. And we'll take a look at what's in the box and those changes now. Okay, so straight off the bat, we've got our manual. And Traxxas does kind of a quick start thing with these, but if you go online, you do get a full manual. Not that the included manual is very short on info. They've got plenty of stuff in there. Got a decal sheet here that'll help out when you mount your new body. This is a catalog piece. This is something to hold on to. This is about what to do if you need a service from Traxxas. And more importantly, it's got your exploded views in here, which are very handy when you want to find a part or see how something goes together. So hold on to this. Got a sales piece on the batteries and chargers. And of course, here's your manual proper. So this will give you all the basics on the car. It is 4 language, that's why you see these the repetition here. The main manual is just a couple of pages to get you going properly, but you can go online to Traxxas.com and get a full manual that's got everything about gearing, how to take the differentials out, how to maintain the car, all that good stuff. And in here we're going to have some tools, body posts, preload spacers, etc. Let's get in there. Always like these turnbuckle wrenches that Traxxas does. They're stamped out of aluminum, and it's a keeper. I mean, it's a good tool that you'd want to hold on to. Standard box wrench, of course, and you got your Allen wrenches. Traxxas Allen wrenches tend to be pretty good. A driver, of course, is much more convenient to use, but hold on to these, they come in handy. And these are the body posts that will come with the Ford GT body, so you can put these on if you want to go ahead and get that Traxxas body. And there might be some other bodies that they work well with too, but the bodies that come installed from the factory are adjustable. These are the fixed ones that come with the Ford GT ready to run. And here we have our speed gearing. And according to Traxxas, this should be a 35-55 combo. The stock gearing on the VXL car that we're looking at now is 2970. 29 tooth pinion, 70 tooth spur gear for a 2.41-to-1 ratio. Speed gearing, the 35-55 here, is going to be a 1.57-to-1 ratio. The brushed ready to run as a Ford GT or a Mustang, and the brushed chassis kit both have a 21 tooth pinion on the box, 25 tooth as the speed gear for a 3.33 and a 2.8-to-1 ratio respectively. So the car is geared pretty tall, especially with the speed gearing, which is going to give you 70 plus miles an hour. So that Lineon brushless power system really lets you run a much taller gear than the brushed car does. And we've seen these before. These are the standard Traxxas clip-on preload spacers. Probably not going to do much with those on the 4-Tec as an on-road car. And you got some spare body clips here, so you're ready to go when you get that 200mm body of your choice. Traxxas is not wasting any space here. You've got the car and the radio, and they're all packed in there pretty tight. Of course, you get a TQ system, or a TQI in this case. TQI means you've got a TSM built into this guy, Traxxas Stability Management. And this one is ready for the Bluetooth module, which I highly recommend. It's really handy. We'll let you hook up the radio to an Android or an iOS device, a tablet or a phone. And with that, you basically have a high-end computer radio, because you've got a graphic user interface that will let you set your endpoints and adjust the dual rates, model memory. You can operate the Traxxas drag timing system with it, all kinds of stuff. So I think it's about 30 bucks for that module. It just plugs right into the back here, and it's definitely a nice upgrade and worth getting. But straight out of the box, if you don't have that module, you're going to have your steering trim right here. You've got a multi-function knob. This should be set to TSM, so you can turn up and turn down the amount of electronic stability management that you want. And I'm a fan of these Traxxas transmitters. They feel good, they work fine. So glad to see they've got the Bluetooth adaptable one in the VXL kit. And here is the car itself, which at first glance looks just like the brushed version. So this guy has a few differences from the brushed version of the car. If you do get the brushed chassis kit, it's equipped like the brushed ready-to-run models with the Mustang and the Ford GT body. But for the VXL chassis kit, of course, you get the Valenion VXL 3S speed control, 3500 kV motor, the standard Traxxas brushless system. What you also get on this car is steel turnbuckles. You've got them for your camber settings as well as your steering toe. And these replace the one-piece plastic links that come on the brushed versions of the car. Another thing you get is a steel drive shaft in place of aluminum. I suspect the aluminum one would work fine, but steel is going to be stronger, and that's why it's on there. Another difference that you probably would not spot, I sure wouldn't if I didn't read about it first, is that these are speed-rated tires or brushless-rated tires. These are different than what's on the brushed vehicle because these guys have to hold up at 70 plus miles an hour. So I'm not sure if they belt that or if it's just a different rubber compound, but it is a different tire than what you get on the brushed car. Wheels are the same though. You've got a deeper offset on the rear than you do on the fronts. This is a 200 millimeter car. You could probably put front wheels on the back and narrow it up a bit if you wanted to. But plenty of 200 millimeter bodies out there from Protoform, Parma, Tamiya, HPI, and others. And Traxxas, you can always get the factory Ford Mustang or Ford GT body to put it on this chassis. And speaking of mounting that body, this car has got the Traxxas posts that are adjustable. They can telescope up and down, and you can also go in and out with these guys. And if you don't drill your body posts quite right, you can actually cock these a little bit diagonally. So if a hole isn't quite where it needs to be, you can tweak these and get that to fit. But it's a nice design, and short of putting a Dodge Durango body on here or something where you need a really tall rear post, I don't think you'll have any trouble getting any 200 millimeter sedan touring car style body on this guy. Battery and charger not included, that's up to you. The car does have this trick strap that you can flip over to accept nickel metal hydride packs or LiPo batteries. And when you flip the strap, the height changes. You've got a 26 millimeter setting and a 23 millimeter setting, depending on how fat that battery is. Electronics are waterproof. You got to pop this antenna into place, but otherwise this is ready to go right out of the box once you add your body. Of course, you can tear it up with no body if you want to, but a lot more fun to make it look like a car. So that's the 4-Tec 2.0 all-wheel drive chassis kit with Valenion power. We're going to get this outfitted with a body, probably a Protoform, I'm thinking, one of those new GTA bodies. And we'll tear it up. So that's it. Traxxas Valenion powered all-wheel drive chassis kit 4-Tec 2.0. Look for this guy in RC Car Action, and thanks for watching.